Hey Lynn, namaste, namaste. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or your massages, big cats. Today we're going to talk about stay in your lane, blood. Stay in your lane. Yeah. And you know, Case always likes to come out with what? Tools, right? I've got props. I've got me props. What do I mean? Look down. Right? Okay? There are 3 lanes. 3. Un, deux, trois. We get in French in this bitch. Yeah. Right? Lane of the past. Lane of the future. And the now, the present, the gift. Right. Okay, we have 3 lanes. Un, deux, trois. This is you. My stick figure sucks, so we're going to use scribbles. This is you in your lane. Just trucking on, right? Focused on your goals, right? Moving on. Then you've got the past, right? The bottom feeders, Agent Smith affiliates, and all of their F shit, trying to call you back and drag you into a mire that brings dark days, ruminating thoughts, and untold zemblanity. Law 10 of the 48 laws of power. Now, in the future lane, you see someone that you aspire to be, or a place you aspire to be, right? And if you focus on the place that you aspire to be, right, that will cause you to veer off, right? Not focus on what you've got going on now and working towards it and hitting the line. Now, if this was an official race, you would be disqualified. Why? Because you didn't stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, big cat. Right. Let's move on. Now that we've got it together and we're not gonna fall out, let's get the astrological energies, right? We are fast approaching a new moon solar eclipse in Gemini, no less. You know, Gemini is the 3rd planet. It's about your mind, thinking, communications, darling dear. This is also about your communications with family, siblings. It's about your interests being highlighted, social activities, you know. You have to come out of your ambivert nature. Full on isolation. Law 18 of the 48 laws of power is dangerous to a big cat. You have to interact. Right? This new moon eclipse in Gemini is an opportune time to start something new. Learn new subjects. Right? Make connections. Take a short trip. But while doing all of these things during the new moon, remember to what? Stay in your lane, blood. Keep the stakes low because you are still in Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So don't get what twisted in F shit or confused about what's going on. This is not a time for confusion. We also have a prayer event on the 20th of June, 2021. At 3:33 a.m. and 3:33 p.m. to celebrate Father God Most High for the grace that's been delivered unto you, big cat. The numerology of the day goes to a 4. Comes down to the Emperor, Aries energy, Mars energy, right? Provider and protector. This is why we're going to be grateful that day. Dress to impress, darling dears. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection. Energies up. Yes, baby, let's dive right in, eh? got a bit discombobulated then. I started to look around. What for? It can't be for inspiration. I'm an inspired big cat. Mm-hmm. We want to know what's going on. Who's not staying in their lane? The energy's around those that decide to come out of their lane, right? Try to get you off your trolley during Mercury retrograde, right? There's shady comments, right? There's shady ways, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, baby, they like discipline. How can you lack discipline when you're in the presence of the ibex who holds the whip, Khaleesi or Carl? This also speaks about you looking at your discipline, your motivation towards being disciplined. This is about putting more effort into it, darling dear. This is about getting your own self together at all times. Because, big cat, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. Right? There's no room for failure at this moment in time. Things are about to pop off in a big way. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I told you, and the best mistake to learn off of is someone else's. Mm-hmm. What else is these energies out there? Somebody feels that they try to put you under manage, try to discipline you into their way of thinking or their way, right? Ingratiate you like a cyborg into their what? Simpleton society. Yes, baby, I just told you. It's all about your self-esteem and being focused on what you've got going on, right? The present. That's why it's called the present. It's a gift. And if you veer off, right, you're going to hit the ropes, right? The line, the marker, right? Be focusing on somebody else's back, what they've got. No, you focus on yourself. And if you dare turn back to the past where bottom feeders lurk, right? You're asking, begging for a big ticket to get on the short spiritual bus your damn self. And that alone is what? Point A or point B? Yeah. Hey, hey. Mm-hmm. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are realizing in this season that you are full of it. What's love of self, darling dear? Love of self. Mm-hmm. They're seeing you what? Be brave. They're seeing you follow your desires. Nurturing unto self. Understanding attachment brings suffering, and suffering does not go with your hairline. What's on the base? This is about patience. As I said, stay in your lane. Focus on your own shiznai. Stress-free is what you're going for, darling dears. And you will get it. Peace will be delivered unto thee. Focus on your own shiznai. Right? It's about health as well. Yes, baby. Your peace, right? Your sanity, right? You know, this is not the season for cognitive dissonance. We are not drinking hopium. Hoepium. No, Hopeiu. Bitch! Lord, this is about you what? Being disciplined, right? Making healthier choices with your times and energies. Listening to that flutter in your stomach, it means danger. Your solar plexus is like, your hairline's gonna get taken in this situation. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. So who's not staying in their lane? Let's see. Let's get a deck. Why are they not staying there? Okay. Let's get another day. Baby, whomsoever's not staying in their lane is going to get a spiritual lesson because they bucked up with the Emperor and the Hierophant. Darling dears, good gosh, a grimace for them. Sucks to be them. This talks about what? A happy surprise, a surprise coming towards you, big cat. Why? Because you deserve it. Why? Because you stayed in your lane, focused on yourself, right? Got whatever it needs to be going on, right? On. Did that make sense? I'm not even going to think about that. I'm going to just move on, right? We're going to move on from that last comment. You are focused on what you've got going on, darling dear. And everything is just swell, lovely, gorgeous, and fabulous. The energy of a 10, 10, 10 come done. And it also talk about what? Change for the better, right? This is about changing up your routine, big cats, because nobody needs to know what your next move is. Good God, how many times do I tell you, big cats, shut up? You move in silence. Nobody hears the cat coming, right? Only smart ones will try and put a bell on it. Try and put a bell on me, bitch. Don't even try that shit. Not even in your wildest thoughts. 3 go-to moves. And I told you I got Gandalf in this bitch. As must you, big cat. Stay in your lane. Right? The energy of the 5 brings into mind your security, your stabilization, your foundation, your domicile. Some of you are going to be acquiring new properties, even moving on the GPS, darling dear, right? This side of wherever in the world you are, you don't want to be. So therefore, you're going to put yourself in a different situation, right? And some of you are going to be taking short trips to scope out the areas. Remember, right? We're keeping it low profile, right? The stakes are low. Mercury retrograde, remember that. Because it will scupper you quick, smart, and in a hurry. With what? Misinformation, right? The return of Mac the Knife to what? For one more round, Julie, to take away whatever you've got going on, right? To bring you down to size. Yeah, tell you off, right? Make you think you're a bottom feeder. Give you a bit of what? Gaslighting to the 10th power. The energy of the 4, darling dears, also speaks about communication. This talks about letters. You're going to get some kind of 40th important information being delivered unto thee today. This is going to what? Help you what? Further your goals as you stay in your lane. Right? Until everybody else is staying in the lane. Right? Because you're not having it. They're like these people like to cross over lanes, right? Try and confuse the game when you are the professor of the puzzle and hold the whip. Because you're focused, man. Yeah. Baby. Love it. The energy of the emperor as well as what? The Hierophant. The 5. It speaks about change. Change is upon you, big cat. It also speaks about traditions, change of your traditions, right? Understanding other people's traditions are if shit, right? And full of bull swanky and stabberation, and decide to make your own, right? This is about you what? Like having your rules clear and clean cut. Fuck with me and you're gone. You turn into one of those what left behind us, the Pet Cemeteryites. Yeah. This also speaks about formal training, as I said, during this new moon eclipse in Gemini. A new line of learning, bossing it up. This also speaks about promotion, going into a new institution. This also speaks about what? Leaning on your higher mind. Your God spark, your intuition, darling dear, for wisdom. The best wisdom comes from within. You've just got to get quiet, big cat, and listen. Just listen. Right? And don't sit there by yourself sweating really hard. I can't think of listen, blood. No, that's wrong. No, that's a red flag. Just be in a relaxed state. And free your mind, darling dear. And let the universe, Father God Most High, fill you up, yeah, with intel, right? And direction, as well as guidance and protection, darling dears. The energy of the 4, Aries energy. That's the Emperor, darling dears. This is what? A protector and provider. This also speaks about what? A future partner. Somebody who is stable. Someone that matches your gangster. This is also what? You bossing up on Mitches, right? Minding your own business, staying in your lane. There are a lot of people aghast at your metaphoric rise. Nothing, no, listen, nobody watches the blessed, was it the blessed and highly favored more, right? Than a bottom feeder trying to what? Look for a come up out of the mud hut. Remember, your essence is going to want to be harnessed. People are trying to what? Chip away at your self-esteem. They're going to try and come through with a double-handed comment. Oh, what you're doing is wonderful. How long have you been doing this little thing? They have to put something little into it, yeah, to try and what? Give you cognitive dissonance and figure out your mind. Don't allow them. They're what? Haughty and jealous and quick to go on the balls of their feet, right? As merchants of slander, right? Have patience and move away from them because they are the beguiled and the befuddled, and judgment is upon them. Yes, baby. Look at this. Let's laugh together. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Because in this season, look what's under that! Back, front, neck, stabbing, snake blood. They've got to be accepting that you stayed in your lane and bossed up on many Mitches, right? Who's never ever been on the same board as you. You've been playing chess. They still on checkers. Continue to what? Use your 5D mind, right? Discipline yourself not to look back. Because if you look back, you will stumble and fall. Patience is very, very important. What's this? Somebody's all caught up in their head about you, darling dear. Pumped, pressed, and perturbed, right? This person doesn't know how to speak to you. They're not supposed to, right? When they think about you, they should also think another voice should come into their head and say, "No talking," in a deep Eastern European accent. No talking, no talking. This is somebody who's what? 8 of Swords. Good golly and gosh, this person is going through a bit of depression, right? They're getting sleepless nights. Why? Because what they try to put against you with the malicious words, right? Evil intent, right? This person is getting hysteria in their cranium. Why? Because you didn't buckle and you didn't fold. The only thing you fold, right, is yourself into a lotus position, right, to meditate on shit, which is important and bring you to higher and closer to Father God. Didn't they get the memo? This person is so worried and tied up about what you've got going on in your life, right? They've created a what? A secret hate campaign, nothing like a secret stabber, right? But listen, they tell them to go and fall on their own blade, right? Because it's not working. All of those misery, miserly thoughts that are trying to direct it to you, big cat, it's being scuppered by spirit. Why? Back to the props. You stayed in your lane. You wasn't what? Tricked by any fool, right? Or buffoon, right? From the past, because you know it's ghetto Groundhog Day, darling dears. Right there. This shit right here. Yeah? Maya, right? If shit, right? Otherworth. That's all in the past, bitch. And they want to... I've got to stop saying bitch. What can I call him, a Mitch? Listen, that's another takeation of what I'm talking about. Let me just get back to my point, right? This is darkness, right? This is confusion, triangulation, gaslighting, and a number of other psychoses. Dysfunctional family, right? Snakeazoid friends. Judas is in a Peter suit, right? Working in jobs, right? With people that you can't stand. Good God. You're leaving it all behind. Why? Because you're focused on your present. You've been sowing the seeds of infinite possibilities, right? Spirit is clapping, and this person, right, is trapped in their mind, depressed, pumped, and pressed. Stay in a lane, karmic. Why are they so pumped and pressed? Look what's on the base of the deck. Because they didn't want the ending, right? They wanted you to stay there and continue to be stabbed, and stabbed again. And smokeation, listen, don't let me talk on the smokeation, guys. Hey, hey! World card in the reverse. Earth and Saturn energy, major arcana. Fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Darling dears, this person is disorganized, right? They've got a lack of motivation, right? And they're easily beguiled by other feeble-minded. This is a flying monkey amongst flying monkeys. Wow, it's a puzzle unto itself, darling dears. Proverbs 26:11. Proverbs 26:11. Right, what else? Something just fell past me. Told you. All I've got is malicious intent for you, big cat. All they can do is think about you. So if you've been bucking your toe in your domicile as you mind your own business, right? This is also what? Sending in what's it? A passive aggressive messages, yeah? To try and missile your cranium. Come on. You have to look to the tools. Look to where this intel is coming from, right? It's behind enemy lines, right? And it's being sent. Why? Because they would love to come back to what you've got going on. They're all in their cranium, darling dear. And it is a Maya, right, of subterfuge and bull swanky. This person is a liar and a cheat. Hey, hey! Hold on to your hairline, guys. A liar and a cheat, and they're extremely depressed. Why? They would love to sneak back into your situation. They didn't want it to end. They didn't welcome this new beginning, this new cycle, this new you, right? The one that didn't put up, right, with bullshit. They didn't recognize that you was going to stay in your lane. When you said you was going, you meant it. You did a full-on tinky winky and never came back. Why? Because you stayed in your lane. Failure. They feel like a failure, right? Feeling, oh, what's this? Look at this, all of it. All of it just flew out on its face, darling dears. This person is stuck in the GNS, Scorpio energy, right? Unable to transform, right? And not loving the situation that they're in, not loving the skin that they're in, right? They're full of what? Codependency, darling dear, and resentment. And did I tell you that they was ignorant? Them ignorant. They are ignorant, right? And using that ignoramusness on whomsoever's around them because they are in a toxic situation. Repeat, right? Rinse and repeat on negative cycles, right? A situation that you had to what? Back to the props. Come on, stay with me, guys. Stay with me. That you chose to use the present as a gift and stay in your lane. Listen, they're in a toxic soup. A Maya could be a job that they hate, whatever it is. Let the towel fall. No, not them. This person is Hyacinth Bouquet, right? We know it's Bucket, right? We know what's going on and whom they are, right? They want to come through, right? Like grasshopper. Yes, baby, they want to come through like, yeah, babe. I feng shui myself. I see the error of my ways, right? Bitch, they're coming in what? They're coming in covert. They're pretending. It's a pretender. The return of the pretender would love to come back and put you what? Stagnant and stuck. Up in your cranium, depressed just like them. Every day will be dark, right? And full of dismal shit. Knight of Swords on its face, darling dears. This person has a lack of structure and they are what? A dictator, right? In a situation where everybody is what? Pretending, darling dears. 5 of Wands on its face, right? It's a violent situation. I told you it's a toxic situation, right? But they fear the breakup. Why? Because they're full of codependence. They have to what? Attach like the parasite that they are, High Commander Decepticon, to a group or person that is higher than themselves, that is focused on what they've got going on, right? So that they can keep you stuck. Come in and what? Sort out your cranium, darling dear. Gaslight you up the Watusi with F shit until you don't know if you're coming or going. Crazy making gang. This person is trapped in Myers, mate, and they're full of subterfuge. This is not a situation you want to trust. I can't even say trust. Trust. You can't even say trust around him. You have to say trust. You can get it from your belly bottom. What? They didn't want the ending, right? Because this person is full of codependence, darling dear. Another major arcana clarifying another major arcana on its face. Come on. You better get Phil Collins in this bitch. If they were drowning, would you lend a hand? Knowing that same hand is not going to what? Try and kick its way out of the mire and come up to your level. No! Oh no, that would be too easy. They will try and pull you in the mire and step on your shoulders to get out of it. Come on, big cats. We're not having this. This is codependent.com. Not having it. Right? Look what's on the base of the deck. Hedonist. Did I say a hedonist? They are hedonist. This person has sexual addictions, right? Bound, possibly bound by spell work in a situation that's toxic. Good golly gosh. Capricorn energy. This is a multitude of sins going on here, guys. This is an alcohol, drugs, sex, right? A jealousy. Gosh, nothing like a jealous mind to keep your eye focused on the big cat, right? And try and bring them down from a distance, I might add. Not allowed inside the perimeter. No. Not good for their health. No. Because they surely will be saying nay. Yes, baby, your skin is sparkling. This is why they want to make it all crabbichous, just like theirs. Yeah. This person don't know how to stay in their lane, right? This is somebody that likes to have their own way. And if they don't, they make sure that hellfire and powder house is brought down on all and sundry, right? They like to shut shit down. This is 3 major arcana. And they're looking back at what you've got going. Listen, it can't even say looking back. Right? Because you're in your lane, right? They want to what? Climb up into what you've got going on. If not, they want to get into your cranium to make you think what you're doing is bullshit or foolish, right? When they wish they could have an ounce of your gumption. They haven't got it like you. Blessed and highly favored, chosen from your lineage, right? To be Ibex, prototype. Come on. This person is looking at all of the injuries they caused you, wondering if they can still get two over on you. But these two swords are facing down, right? A choice has been made. All of this major arcana, codependent, stop. This is an addiction to porn. And listen, whomsoever they're going through, they're going through it, mate. They're going through it. And it's, listen, listen. Baby, spirit ain't ramping today. Badass alchemist ways come through. 3 major arcana, dears, right? To trump this cheating liar, right? Scumbag. Yes, baby. A harlot in a Peter suit. Community genitalia. Fagin to the truth. Spirit ain't ramping. As above, so below. With whatever they are trying, right? Trying to get to your levels. Spirit is what? They're not attacking them in this season. You know what Spirit is doing? Blessing you in their face. In their face! Yeah! Come through, Drizzy! Posh clap! Love this. You are being anointed in their face, right? As you stay in your lane, right? Not focused on anything going on in the future, right? Because what? The now is a present, it's a gift, right? And in this present, you are being given the tools to claim authority and dominion over yourself. We see Libra energy, right? This is about balance, darling, a season of resolutions. If you're going through a legal situation, things are going your way. A turn up for the books. Why? Because you are the alchemist, darling, and your ways are badass. Big cat ibex, right? This is about also going into a spiritual union, one that will be justified and one more befitting your status. Look at the peeping Tom at your back, still trying to see what you've got going on. Good God. They know everything. Why? Because they're spying. Hillbilly investigations are launched on a daily basis against the big cat. Don't you know the blessed and highly favored are always under surveillance? They want to know how you do it. They've been trying to what? Make 2 and 2, make 4 in their cranium, right? That Maya. And it keeps coming out as what? Big cat. You don't even spell out numbers, mate. It spells out your name, big cat. That's all they've got on your mind. This is why they're tied up and depressed. A season of resolution, balance, being brought by spirit, no less, as you stay in your lane, right? You've blindfolded yourself to them. You can't see them. Easter Island, Stevie Wonder. Baby. Take a screenshot of this, she's naive, darling dears, because fortunate series of events is about to be what delivered unto you. And remember law 36 of the 48 laws of power, darling dear. Ignore them blood clot. Hey, did you? I said ignore them. Ignore it. Right? You've got no time. Right? To be delivering mercy. You are not God. You've got no time to be delivering forgiveness to their doorstep. You are not God. You forgive them in your heart, and then you distance yourself. And keep on distancing yourself as you stay in your lane. Spirit is going to bless you with everything you deserve. The tools to communicate what exactly you need to carve out what? Your future, your Shangri-La on this Malkuth. Why? Spirit is gifting you with the authority of a higher mind, darling dear. 5D consciousness. Who can stand in the face of jealousy, right? Spite, hate, Proverbs 27:4. Big cat can, because you've got big balls, big proverbial balls, with no less than what? A big fresh patch of pubic hair, darling dears. Why? Because Father God made it so. As above, so below. You control the game. Continue to use your will and take action towards what you want, because spirit is at your back, big cat. You are being blessed in their face. Love it. I see what? Mercury as well as air energy. I see Taurus, right? And I see Libra. Capricorn's out here, right? We've got Mars and fire energy. We've got Scorpio. And we've got the world, right? Showing up and showing out, right? With Saturn as well as Earth energy and Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Dare we ask what sort of blessings are coming your way? Look, I just shuffled. Victory blood. I told you. Don't worry about those at the bottom of the pot, darling dear. On the spiritual short bus, right? Shining off that plastic window to see what you're doing, right? I told you, spirit is blessing you, big cat, in their face. Yeah. This also speaks about an engagement, being engaged. This is fame, a platform. Whatever you're doing, keep it up, Scotty, right? Because you're doing swell in this season. Awesome. You control the bag. Control your consciousness, your mind, right? This is about what I said. Some of you are going to be changing your domicile, moving to a new house. This is acquiring tangible things that you can control, right? The buying and selling of homes, turning over properties, right? I'm also getting a script. Somebody's a script writer, right? You better make sure you get what? your energies out there, because this is security season, gathering season, securing the bag for the long term, darling dear. Money isn't everything, but it gives you the choice of living how you choose, especially as you're being blessed in their face, darling dears. Yeah, look, and that's the truth. Roof, pinkies up, guys. Baby, look, I can't make it up. Continue to look. We've got a lovely bit of information here, right? This is you, right? Like an elf, minding your own business, right? Focusing on your back, right? Being recognized for your skill, your artistry, your creativities, whatever they are, big cat, right? And being paid accordingly and above. Pentacale, me say, Pentacale, you say. Continue to master your crafts and be committed to your new direction. What's that? Staying in your lane, dear. Staying in your lane. Don't let none of the sleight of hand, bull swanky, right? From the back, front, neck stabbing snakes, right? Straight from underneath the crevice of the devil's balls. Dare to infiltrate your cranium, because you've got a lot of good things going on. And that's the truth, Ruth, right? Securing what needs to be secured. Your hairline, for one. Nothing like a good ponytail to put behind you like your past, as you continue to be blessed and highly favored, right? I told you. This is the kind of lineup you need, darling dear. Continue to give it to God. Let spirit fight your battles for you. It's not for you, darling dear. It's above your pay grade. You are here as big cat, right? To wake up the other big cats. Let them wonder. Let them wonder what you did. Let them wonder. Let them be trapped in their mind and depressed. Why? Because they missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime. We was talking about, what's his name the other day? Warren Buffett. He didn't hit the big time until he was 50. 50, right? It's not about age, as you're being blessed in their face. Then sick to them stomach. It's stomach in our speak, but stomach to them. Yeah, they've got a stomach ache. Yeah. As you continue to be blessed, secure that bag, big cat. Know your role on this Malkuth, right? You can co-create whatever you want, right? The 8 and a 4 goes to a 12, breaks down again to the Empress energy. And remember, right, there are 4 queens in the deck, but there's only 1 Empress. Continue to boss up on a Mitch, right? This also speaks about a chariot, a new chariot of righteousness. Beep, beep, big cat. Whatever it is you're doing, continue. As long as you stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Oh my gosh, I went to pick up my cards, right? And the whole deck just spilled everywhere. But you know what? I went to pick up the deck and this was the only bit. Because everything else is spilled here. It's all over the floor. Look, it's all in a Tiswas. So Spirit only wanted me to look at these cards. Okay. Right? Continue to be brave, big cat. Brave is such a wonderful word. A 3 and a 7 goes to a 10, completion and beginning. Brings into mind the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Sun energy, ending of a cycle, completion. Right? We've also got Neptune, and which is Pisces energy, right? Inspiration, being inspired, right? And oneness with the universe, right? Neptune also brings illusions, but also psychic sensitivity, darling dears. Shine off your third eye. The 12th house. The 12th house is Pisces, okay? Endings. And it's also about healing as well as closure. This is also what leaning back in your spirituality, using that strength to continue to be brave. Because I'm telling you, Your sunshine days are here, darling dears. You just saw that major blessing. Spirit is giving it to you, right? Keep your foot on the pedal, darling dear, right? Gas up that bitch because you are going you are going forward to the ride of your life, right? Whomsoever you put in the friend zone, they deserved it. They deserved it, right? Let them stay there. They are full of zenblanity. We already discussed this, right? Because all they come through with is, listen, I'm going to get mad at Mercury retrograde again. Hold on, let me just bring it together again. Whatever they come with, it's full of hellfire and powder house. What's that? Bad things, guys. Bad things. Hairline taking stuff, right? Things that will have you what? Chewing your nails to the weak. Nervous, pumped, pressed, perturbed, triangulated, gaslighted, right? And fucked over, right? Spirit wants you to hold your gangster. What did I just say? Listen, everything lines up. This is why I love Father God Most High. When I need to come through with a message, all the cards are spilled out everywhere but these ones, right? Hold your gangster. Stay in your lane, big cats. Didn't come out it for nothing. Because all your dreams are going to be granted unto thee, right? A return in your health, right? New domiciles, new businesses, right? Continue to speak your truth. This is a season of clarity for you, darling dears, right? And it's off of their heads, right? Not physically, because they'll put us in prison, and we haven't got time for that. Not with all of these blessings, right? On the tableau, the jealous ones. Let's get one more on the jealous ones, because they're full of shit, right? What's this? Bitch. And it's a bitch as well. Yeah, look at her. Look at this Jezebel. Animal in a kitchen heel. Animal in a Cuban heel. Right? Whatever it is. This is a jealous Mitch. This is one whose Panani Ophotum is definitely on their forehead. Tacked on, darling dear. This person is looking at you with a full-on haterade. They would love to come through and bury one of those blades into you. Know this, right? This person, this Queen of Wands on her face, darling dear. I told you they have to always be throwing up their best feature, right? Look at me. Son! Shay! There's somebody at the door! Yes, I'm getting a new delivery of another washing machine. Listen, I went through Hellfire and Powder House, right? Anyway, it's sorted. I only talk about things after they've done. This bitch is jealous. This person is not done. This person has an aversion to what? Casting spells, right? And a lot of confusion. This person was in someone's ear, right? Saying that you was doing this and you was doing that, your spirituality, witchcraft, black magic, right? Telling someone to perform rituals, right, to protect themselves, when all along the same ritual that they was performing, right, was one that was keeping them trapped in the situation with this bitch, right? This hateful bitch. Listen, it's all coming out now, innit? Let's continue to focus on these mother foes, right? This is why this bitch hates you, because whomsoever is in the past would love to come through and give you the gift that keeps on giving. What's that? That cup of opium, right? Cognitive dissonance. They know that whomsoever is in your past, whomever this bitch is dealing with, right? They want to come back and be with you. They want to come and offer that rusty cup, right? We already discussed this. Paint a vagina on a stick and throw it. They'll follow it. Get rid of these bothersome bottom feeders. This is why all this hate is coming out, right? All this bitch can think about is you. Lots of malice, right? Baby. Divine says, you know what? Cheers it up, darling dear. Continue to take this risk, right? Major Arcana, step out in faith. This is a celebration of the feminine. This is about invitation parties, celebrations that are coming towards you at this stage of the game, right? Take your loyalty on the road, right? And cheers it up in front of this bitch's face, right? I don't mean go to their house. It means live your life, right? Because this one is watching every step you take. I told you, they're trapped. And all the liation that they try to put on you, nothing has come through but good wishes, right? Bossing up, right? And continuing to what scamper like an ibex. They wished a lot of bad things on you, right? This also what talks about what someone taking a risk, taking a leap of faith towards a third party situation. What happened when they took this risk? Listen, all their happy days turned into an emotional mire, an emotional drain. Listen, stuck in Guantanamo Bay, blood. Listen, you did the right thing, big cat. Staying in your lane. Let the dead continue with the dead. It doesn't matter what this bitch is trying to direct at you. Whether it's in what? The 5D. I mean, listen, ain't even 5. What am I talking about? Right? On this Malkuth, right? Whatever spell work, malicious gossip, right? Jealousy. Never forget, big cat. Divine came through and showed up and showed out for you. Right? Doesn't matter what they say. Right? The truth is that you're being blessed in their face, yeah? And they're gonna have to own it, right? Continue to focus on yourself, your bag, securing whatever needs to be secured, because it's a gift, darling dear. In the present, hold your gangster, right? And whoever's in the friend zone, they're not your friend, blood. Let them stay where they are, because this is come up season. They're gonna try and attach to your energies, right? Take away your good, right? And then leave you depleted. No. Hellfire and Powder House, I say. Right. Let's get the runes and then we're gonna push off. I've got things to do. You got 3 runes, mate. The first rune I pick up, right, is Canaz in the reverse. This is Hermit energy, represented by the number 36 and 39. In the reverse, darling dears. Let's get straight to it, right? They've got a false hope. Listen, this person lives on hopium and likes to give it out, right? Full on gaslighter. Their situation is extremely unstable and it's about to be exposed, right? Something about a disease, an STD. Something's going to be exposed about this situation with this bitter bitch, right? That's watching everything, right? As you be blessed in their face. Or bitches, because they usually run in packs, don't they? Yeah, bloodsuckers always go in packs. Yeah. Hermit energy on its face, guys. On its face. Virgo energy, right? This person is nobody's friend. They are going to be betrayed by their friends or being betrayed, right? Everything they do is against you, right? When you couldn't give 2 figs, they've also got health issues. Their jealousy has put them in a sick state of the mind, body, and soul. And I told you, somebody has given someone the itchy and scratchy show. Stay where you are, darling dears. Nobody wants that smoke. We don't. We also have what? Wunjos. This is the star energy in reverse. Lack of healing, right? Ruminating thoughts, darling dears. Jealous of other people in ways that you would not believe. Told you, Hyacinth bucket, blood. Not bucket. Yeah. They're realizing that they're in a situation, right? With a cheating chitara, right? And it's a dangerous situation because I told you it's called Guantanamo Bay, right? There's a lot of fighting. And when the devil has been given a seat at their table, right? It's a total battle zone. But they pretend that everything is okay. But we know the truth, right? Because this is Tiwa's justice, right? In the reverse. Can there be any more zemblanity in this situation? Right? This is the letter T, right? The star card is represented by the letter W, Wunjo, right? And then the Hermit, KIC, for kick that shit out of here. Be gone. Right? This is about them what? Lack of accountability. And did I say karma is being delivered unto them? As spirit blesses you in their face. Do you think spirit is blind? Do you think God doesn't see? God sees everything. And these scales are about to be balanced, guys. In your favor, legal situations, right? This is also the state of marriage, right? New partnerships, because we saw this with the Hierophant at the top and the badass alchemist ways matching your gangster, right? T is represented by the letter T. Yeah. A full-on what? Massacre is going on around here, darling. Tears, right? As this person is realizing it's a situation of convenience. It's fully abusive, right? On every level. Any form of rebellion is silenced. Gosh. Oh. Oh, well. And it's sealed. I told you, spirit is weighing up shit. And this is what? Gathering season, guys. Gathering season. Yeah. Because you ain't having it, blood. Hey, hey! Queen of Swords. This is someone who's been through a lot of hurt, pain, struggle, had to drag yourself up by the bootstraps, right? And this is a season of truth, right? Yes, you're willing for people to come approach, but you better approach with the truth. Roof, pinkies up. You've got your third eye on that bitch. What's this? What about this betrayal and heartbreak? You've seen things from a different perspective. Hangman, Neptune, again energy, as well as water energy. You're understanding, right? That leaving whatever situation it was the best thing, right? You was able to give back the wood, right? Because this is not martyr season, right? Told you. You left to go and look for your 9th cup. And Spirit said, no, babe, you not get 9 cups. You're gonna get everything. Be blessed in their faces. Love it. Posh clap. Yeah. And for every king there is a queen, darling. Dears. I told you, a union on your level, a spiritual union. Swords represent the spirit. This is somebody, right, who you think is going to be cold, but not for you, darling dears. This is a provider and protector. One you can lean back on, but not too far, right? Let the disappointed dickheads of the past be disappointed, right? Realizing they are a dumbass. And you couldn't care less, not 2 figs or 1 good damn. What's going on? Because you've been blessed in their face. And on that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teacher Springs, toddle over to Patreon, or come back here. Because you know Case always comes through with the intel. 159 in the chat room. Thumbs it up 1 time, big cats. Right? If you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Right? Somebody's being gathered up. Let them be gathered. Let it be them. Let it be them. And on that note, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Sock it to 'em, big cat. Sock it to them.